Let's see if we have enough points here. And I think I know the answer to that. Alright, who has the least armor? You have less armor? You have less armor? You have less armor, and it doesn't matter. We have too many. Interactive gameplay round 3 there. Today we're going with some Telinian elves. I'm just going to go with that pronunciation. I don't really know what the correct one is. But realistically, we're going to try her out. Now, she got nerfed in the Balance Council. And we never got around to testing her last season. And I've played a bunch of games with her, and I just realized she's kind of crazy. So we're going to have to actually do this, because I think I was completely sleeping on this card. So as far as the deck, we really want to take advantage of her and her ability to shuffle back an allied unit to try and do some resets here. The obviously big one here is Vanadane for some extra waylays. That is the main thing you can target there. The other one, if you want to get it again, the other option is to shuffle back a token to tutor out your elves with deploy. So to take advantage of that, we're only going to play elves with deploy. And they're only going to be impactful golds. So we're going to play Simloss, because we can play Simloss. We're going to play her, because she can find the other ones. We're going to play Angus with no traps. We're going to use her to find Angus. And then we're going to play Vanadane. And that's going to be it. No bronze elves with deploys, which leaves us with exactly Scribe, Swordmaster, and Commando. Because a lot of the elves happen to have deploy, especially the 4 provision ones. Oops, we need to do elf, not elves. So as far as the bronzes, these are the only ones we can really do. Everything else has deploy other than Trapmaker, which we're not going to, or Scout, which is not Trapmaker, there's Scout, so we can't really do anything with those. So it has to be these 3. We're going to go Feign Death, obviously playing elves. Simloss, Oneiromancy. We're going to do an Oneiromancy Portal. These are all good elves, coincidentally, to get off of Portal. So I just thought Portal would make a lot of sense here. So we're going to go Oneiromancy Portal. Oneiromancy, you could also do... You could do Havelock Sage, but he has deploy. So I didn't want to do that. We do have enough artifacts where he's good. I just didn't want an extra target for Telinian to see. So we're going to go Oneiromancy Portal. Portal's really good because these are all good Portal targets. And then we have the Angus. We're going to, like I said, try and get him off of Telinian if we don't get him in our opening hand. We also have Cursed Scroll to find the cards we need early. We've got the Vanadane. We want to use Telinian to reset him. Or we can just use Decoy, because I love Decoy. Decoy is such a fun card, and this is a deck Decoy goes in, so let's go with some Decoy. Should be really good either resetting Telinian or resetting Simloss, because we do have a couple extra targets in the backup plans here. Obviously, we do have the Waylays, because we're going to go with the Waylay Simloss for round 3, ideally. We're going to play good old Evihar Hattori. Now, why are we playing him, you might ask? Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. So we have Fisher King. We have Fisher King to set up the Telinian and for some consistency. We have backup plans. We have Vial Forbidden Knowledge as a 4. Shackles for some control because we don't have space for the Heat Wave. And we can't run Ciaran because he has deploy. We don't want to get him out of our deck. 2 Waylays, a Spores, 2 Elven Scribes, 2 Swordmasters, Commandos. We talked about them already. So the big obvious question here is why are we playing Hattori? The real reason is as far as artifacts, we have Feign Death, we have Portal, we have Deception, and we have Vial. So that's 4. He's really good if you get 2 artifacts with him out on board. The other option is I would like him to tank a control card for Telinian, because we really have very few cards that the enemy wants to control. So he's kind of a bait. The other reason we're playing him is we don't want to reduce the number of elves, because obviously we have a Commando. We're going to spawn a Commando. So Commando's actually like a pretty important engine for us sometimes, especially off a Portal. So I'd like more elves, and right now we have Fisher King as a non-elf. I debated going Xavier. I think Xavier might be a fun card. Well, probably a better card. But you know, we never really use Hattori here, so we're going to throw him in this deck, see how it turns out. The other option is you don't like Fisher King, and you don't think you need Fisher King, and you don't want Hattori, you can go Etriel Morelga, actually, which is a pretty good option there. The only thing is, again, they have a deploy, so actually you probably wouldn't want to do that. But yeah, so you could also swap him out for, like, a Deregere, because Deregere is not an elf. You can get Deregere off of... You can't get Deregere off of Telinian, so their option here is Deregere. I just wanted to go with an elf to try and keep our elf count up. But I think Deregere is also a really great choice here. We'll probably swap that out after. I think it's better, but you know, gotta get some content. We never play this guy. Let's give it a shot here. Let's go into some games. Neakris here, playing some, looks like Handbuff, but with Invigorate you can do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff with those 18 provisions. Now, one thing to note about this deck is we do not have a Tall Punish, other than Spores, which means we have to be pretty careful with how we allocate our resources. Double backup plan, not ideal. Let's go back to Waylays, though. We're probably going to end up having to play the backup plans. His hand is not good. It is not good. Yeah, it's not good. We have the backup plans for potential control. We got 1 Shackles. Our win here is likely going to be if we go Hattori into Portal. And then we can go play Vial, potentially. But again, that's not going to be ideal. Really want to see like scenario for round control or something. And there goes our Simlas, so that's our win condition gone. And realistically, that is probably the game. But we'll see what we can do. That's probably the game, but you know, you get milled sometimes. That's just how it is. Yeah, so this is just Harmony, using the provisions here. It's the All God, so Quirks' Harmony. One thing kind of going for us is we have a lot of tempo plays if we don't have them in this hand. The downside is we need to get round control here. We have these backup plans to potentially answer a couple engines, but I think we just have to get down the portal. There's a chance he lets us portal and just like passes because he doesn't want us getting the second unit. I would like to play him, but I think it's too greedy. We do have 3 artifacts. I'm not going to play this one, though. We don't want to make Deadeyes without the Angus. Still go to 12. He's poisoned likely, though, so we'll just do this. Always melee rogue because we have Swordmaster. We're feeding the offerings, but that is expected here. Go second sword. Actually, we'll go commando because it plays around the second offering a little bit better. But then this would help us answer an engine potentially. I don't know how much engine he's really playing. I think we'll go for the second Swordmaster. As I think we can win this as long as he doesn't get engines out on board, which means I think I want the Swordmaster next. Just to make sure we can deny that. If he has the second offering, it's a feels bad, but he'll have it. We kind of need this to answer engines, though, because everything's going to be buffed from Dana and also from his leader now. Probably outside of removal range. But I think because of that, we go for this. Just hope there's no second offering. Try and hold off on the specials in case we pull out a scribe. Would like to be able to activate that. We do only have the 3 in hand. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we cannot win this without round control round 1. We'll just hit her in case there's an unlock. He would have already used it, but you never know. Okay, second commando is probably the best option there. He is hand buffing. And our only tall punish is the 1 spores, and we don't have a sim loss. So, like I said, game's been really rough. The thing going for us is we still have scenario, and Tilinian can be really good value. But I'm very questionable about this. This is going to be the hand buff, right? Yeah. More hand buff. Do get Airler in here. Ailerin, rather. Do get her. We play an elf. Which I think we will play the Hattori here. I think he makes a lot of sense here. If he's got a Shuru, I mean, if he's got a Shuru or a Scorch, he's got a Shuru or a Scorch. realistically, there's no way to play around it here. We get Sheroot and our Simlost Ehwar Quacks, that's it. Alright, more hand buff. That's tolerable. We'll take the ping here. Play our artifact. So he buffs that. We'll give the 4 points here. He always buffs the lowest one, obviously. I guess he doesn't go tall then. It's like he goes tall, but he doesn't actually. He goes tall if we have like one other unit. But we might be able to win this on even. It just depends how big his hand is. We do have our 1 spores. We could do a round 2 push with the scenario potentially. Scenario to Linian is really good short round. So we want the Angus. Alright, there's the big old Sheldon. He's now up by almost 20 points. Do we have to play Deception? We might. I want to do... This hits it. He's boosted 17. $17 puts him down to 30. We get 4. Then he'd play another boosted card. If we get both boosted cards, though. I think that's fine. That puts us ahead. That's clearly when most of the hand buffs went going. It's just if he happens to play the Torque, we'll lose. We'll lose the round. It just depends if he's had all of his hand buff targets in hand. Right, if he didn't have Aglae's Torque and Sheldon, we'll be okay. The other nice thing is, by doing the spores first, which is something I also considered, is it, I guess we kill this in case he's got a Neophyte. It lets us not waste the backup plan points. Oh, we have Neophyte. How good's Neophyte? We avoided that row, so it's 7 on that. Yeah, this is the safe one. You're dead already. These commandos are doing a good amount of work. It's just... Okay, we do win on even. Now, since we are missing the sim loss with the waylay condition, we really need to go scenario this round and bleed out the boosted cards, I think. I think we've got a shot here. We just actually have to draw good cards here. Well, she would get Angus. We don't want this anymore. We want scenario. Okay, we've got scenario. Play this to trigger the waylay. We shuffle back with her. She guarantees the Angus. This is our best hand here, I think. The only thing to make it better is like decoying with Oneiromancy. I think this makes sense. I don't want to draw again because we could ruin everything by drawing Angus. I guess we could do a double Vanity Name. It doesn't help too much. Alright. Let's begin here. Now he's got a really big Torque. One other boosted card. We don't know what it is. We want those gone. Oh, we're going all in on hand buff. Okay, we want to do Linian. I guess we'll miss the 1 point on these anyway. It's a bit unfortunate. But it is a 1-turn activation on this. If we play her. The reason to bro stack here. So we just avoid it. Vandane's not great here, because we don't really want the waylays. Our other cards are better, so we'll play him last. Okay, Hawker Support was the other boosted card. I mean, maybe there's no Torque. He doesn't have Devotion. And no Devotion, so maybe no Torque, yeah. I forgot about the Devotion on Torque thing. Actually, I think they took that away, didn't they? Never mind. He's got Torque still. Alright, how do we do this here? We need this to have time to go off. So let's play this. Trickster or Neophyte? Probably, Trickster. For short round, outside of what we're doing right here, we really have nothing. So, I mean, we'd have a Vanadane round 3, but it's not great, obviously. Vanadane into double Waylays is round 3. It's not great. Oh, actually, we could Deathblow this. That's not bad. There's the Torque. He does have to play his last card here, though, because we get 12 off of Deception, which puts us to 50. And then this Bleeding and this cancels out. So he has to play the last card, and we should be in a good spot for round 3 then. And he has to play this. I guess we could have won the all-in, actually. It's so risky with Handbuff. You don't know which ones were buffed. But without his buffed cards, I guess he has potential Offering points or All God points. But if we just go Vanadane into double up Waylays, I think that's our best shot here. So Waylay's probably our highest value card. Obviously, we can reshuffle units here. What's he have? Dunka. Okay, that's fine. Probably fine. We really need this Vanadane to live still. We don't really need... It's the best card. We just want Waylays. Is there a reason to play a Deadeye here? I guess we wouldn't. Why wouldn't we? In case he has AoE damage. So we'll keep it. He has a big enough guy we can play all these. Okay, perfect. Now we just count on Waylays with double spawns to carry us here. He shouldn't have anything buffed outside of All God and Offerings, which I don't think is enough here. Alright, we're gonna win this. Very nice. I mean, Vanadane is just a good card. I guess we do have to play more, otherwise we'd end up with a draw. I mean, we still played all the Waylays. Not with Sim loss, but Vandanane's extra points there do carry us in the end. Really tough game. We had to play that one differently once we lost our Sim loss, but it was enough to win the game. So I guess that should tell you something here. Mass 9 Nell playing some Enslave. Let's see what Enslave number it is. 5, so shoot. I guess I shouldn't say this. I'll give you a preview. We're going to play some Golden Necker Enslave this season, which is also Enslave 5. We're going to do some of that this season. Slave does a bit counter the whole decoy idea, sadly. And Stealing Telinian is really good. We don't have... We can get Portal. We have Angus. We can decoy the Angus if he doesn't kill it. That's definitely really good. I don't want that coming off of Portal. So it's Oniromancy Portal, probably? Yeah, let's do that. Some unit thinning. One thing to be careful of with this deck is you can run low on units round 3 if they go no unit. So we do thin out a lot of our units early. a fire scorpion. We kill that. Well, hopefully kill it, I should say, with backup plan. Just need 2 damage. Those are not 2 damage, but I mean that's kind of close, sort of. Probably will lose our Vernociel's Commando then if he's got the damage there. Hefty Helga. That's also a problem. We can't actually kill that. If we had a waylay, we could. We could draw into a waylay. Don't love playing a waylay, obviously. I was hoping to keep the scenario here. This dies. We could try drawing a waylay. We'd have to like Stefan to get full value here. If we just kill it with a waylay, yeah, we lose a waylay off sim loss, but I think that's okay. He also shackles it. You know what? Shackles is probably better. If we don't save the want to save the waylays. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't boost himself. So let's just do this. Get our shackles. This is definitely the best target for them. As far as our hand, I don't think we want this Swordmaster necessarily. And we'll just get rid of this. We are on even here. We have Angus into Decoy, potentially. We have the board presence to maybe get away with it. That's pretty nice. Obviously, you can always enslave the Angus, but you might not think we'll replay it. Getting some Iron Falcon infantries, maybe? No, it's just Maggie divisions. That's unfortunate. Let's hope we see something new. Comes with the assassination and the cycle. Really being slow on this Feigned Death, but I really don't want to play it here. Let's go Angus. And then we'll go Decoy, maybe Deception. Let's see how this goes out. Could Fisher King before. That's greedy, but I would like to do it. So I'd like to put... there's no way he gives us another one. I mean, Decoy plays it off the top. Right, this just plays it off the top because he gave us one. Let's thank him real quick here. Where's thank you? Thank you. He just gave us a new one. He just plays the top unit. Okay. I'll take another one. He might win this on even, to be fair. But with double Angus, there goes the battle stations. I think that's fine. It just depends what he's playing. But so far it seems okay if he wins this uneven. I'm even okay if he wins this like down 2. Or if we're down 2. Okay, never mind. He's got a whisper before this round's over. Splendid crops this year, and ever they shall. Leave it to him. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. He'll win it uneven. But we have the Feigned Death still, so it should be fine. Bit risky not to play it in round 1 there, but I was really hoping we could get away without it. I didn't think his deck was playing much tempo, but he did have the battle stations. So our Neuromancy. We are short on actual elves here. So that's an issue. Okay, that helps a lot. We played both backup plans, though, so this has to be Waylay. That's Vanity. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. I would guess he plays aggressively here. But if he's playing an Ivo deck, which would be my guess, I guess he would be out of Spore's range because he's last say here. If he, well, I guess he's going to not pass here, so then we end up with last say, assuming we win normally here. We could go... I think we have to feign death at this point. Question is, do we use a leader charge with it? It feels really bad. Feels really bad. What's the other option? Oh, Neuromancy. I think it's got to be Feign Death. I think we do have to use one of these. Can't go down another card here. Surprised he didn't pass. Passing there is really strong. So what would we want to a Neuromancy? We're missing Telinian? We're missing him. I don't want Simloss. Vandane we'd like to play next to trigger with this. That leaves us with probably an Oneiromancy turn here. We can Fisher King the Telinian to draw it later. So we just play a different elf. And realistically, it's probably going to be a Trickster to get his guy moving. So we shuffled that back. I don't want it coming off of the Telinian. And so I think it's Oneiromancy Trickster here. Don't want to mess up the Telinian. Then we'll put back maybe Simloss. Depends on the hand, right? If we have a... So we can reshuffle... Not reshuffle. Put things back with Vanadane. And get the Simloss off the Telinian, which is a huge tempo swing. It's going to coup it. That's not good, though. We shall drive the ape men into the sea. Could trigger the Vanadane here. I don't know if he's playing Ivo yet. Could Fisher King. It turns off the Commando. If we play Vanadane, we don't have to move 2 cards. It is optional. We could just put back the Spores. Do you want to trigger this to kill the Fire Scorpion, I think. I think it is Vanadane here. I think we just put back the Spores, though. We could get away with Fisher King, too. I want to draw Telinian, though. Yeah, I think we just put the Spores back. That should be enough. It's not going to be a full Simloss of 4 Waylays, but I think with 3, top deck Telinian, hopefully. It's a bit risky, because if he passes here, we can't do that. He's going to take the Vanadane. That's no surprise. What's the chance he's playing Cantarella? He played Coup already, which is probably means it's like 0. But we're on top. We should have enough points here. Even with turning off the Commando shouldn't matter too much. We'd like to save this for Simloss. Ah, okay. Well, that we can't kill unless we play Simloss. Get Simloss double waylay kill that. I kind of think we need to kill her because something's going on. So I guess we'll do it. There's only 2 waylays. I don't know what he's planning, but obviously he's got that. He's planning something. It's probably double deploy. Well, why would you do double deploy Stefan if you're only playing Enslave 5? Don't know. Telinian doesn't really do anything now, though. I guess she still spawns and plays a backup plan. That's still decent value. Did double Angus. So I think we just play her first and just kind of ignore... So should have kept that. Just ignore her deploy. And go Commando. She's still high value. Victorious Vigo. Okay, it's Nausicaa time? Yeah, it is. You know what? You love it. It's Nausicaa Sergeant time. And we know he doesn't shoot because we've seen double Magnes. Well, I guess he made one off of Garrison. No, he played 2 of these off Battle Stations. So yeah, it's not shoot. Just thought we should double check that. We could do her order. It goes into something we don't want to go into, though. We lose a turn off of this if we do this, but I honestly think he's probably going to give us a disloyal card anyway. Let's just get this on board. Hopefully we can combo the backup plan with this to kill something. I figured that's what was going to happen. I was hoping we could, like, hit something else. Guess not. Probably should have gone for it there. Well, let's see what backup plan gives us here. It gives us 3 damage. Which does not... We do have an artifact, though. And that's pretty good. The Deadeye is extra points. We'll get this one going. I wonder what he's holding onto. Another Nausicaa Sergeant. We might just lose to Nausicaa spam, to be honest here. It is fairly likely at this point. He just has so many points. Do have bronzes if he has a Vilgefortz. Okay, there's our 15 there. Hopefully that's enough. Another Nausicaa. I guess he doesn't have our slave driver. Well, I guess we just see what happens here. These are 5-point Deadeyes. Alright, does he have the points? It's 18. It's not 18. GG. That was an interesting game. Interesting game. I guess he went to double Ivo off of the Ciliana. Double Ivo would probably be, what, like 50 plus? I guess it's a good thing we killed it. Gert here playing some Carapace monsters. Likely an Ogroid deck. Big boys might be a big problem, but we'll see what we can do here. We could have kept those and put them on the bottom with Vanadane. Often that's what you want to do. Probably should have. What do we have going on? We do have Scenario into Angus. We just don't have... We could Telion the Angus. It would play Simloss potentially, though. Don't love that. We could take it slow and just kill those both with a backup plan. Probably. Is that worth it? Or we could just go in with this. Play backup plan next. It won't kill one. No, I think we do this. I think killing them off is too valuable to not take it. I think it's too valuable not to go for that. Then we go in with this. We don't have any Tall Punish again in this deck. So King Trum will just get to live. We also have no Purify. Okay, so that's going to be a really big problem here, obviously. When you're stuck just playing pure points against Ogroids, that's generally not where you want to be. But that's where we are going to be. I would like a little bit of ping damage going in here. We're going to play an elf. I think it's Vanadane. Yeah, I think it's Vanadane. I don't think this is going to help us much. I don't think this is going to help us much either. We hit one of these back down. I'll probably boost it again. There's the Goliath. He does boost it again. Everything's getting points now. Everything is getting points. Elf in hand, elf on row, 2 damage. Ranged row's not ideal. 2 damage is probably what we want. Slow down the 2-go. He could take a pass here, but likely he has the King Trum. Once King Trum, like I said, there's nothing we can do to a King Trum. And there it is. It's a 24 pointer. And game is over. Yeah, that's just game over. So, yeah, it's been unfortunate. I think we have to sim loss it round 2. But there's nothing we can do about that. We don't have like a heat wave or something in here. Our only tall punish is against boosted. So he gets the 24 point King Trump. Obviously an issue. Then again, we knew this was going to happen. Ah, we drew another Waylay. Oh, are you kidding me? We drew both. You're telling me I shuffled these both back round 1, and they both went on top round 2. We lose. We lose. Guess we had to Vanadane those. Is there any way not to lose this game? Is there any way not to lose here? Not really. Not really. GG opponent. There's the one non-Ogroid in his deck.
May your sword and arm be one.
This is partially our fault for not putting the Waylays on the bottom with Vanadane, but realistically here it does not matter.
You stand no chance.
Kind of curious how much we lose by here. Let's play around Lord Riptide, I guess, because we know he has no special, so it's just Lord Riptide removal. We're just missing our stuff here. Okay. We have the Telinian Simloss, which means we don't have to stack the Simloss. Because Telinian, he's our only deploy. Alright, well. It's gotta be it here. And now he knows we drew two Waylays off the top. Now he knows. Do you have an artifact?
I seek victory, not glory. Racists.
And there's the big boy. Yeah, we got screwed by some bad draws there. Partially our fault on the Waylays, but we also just didn't get our portal or anything early. Red Commissar here, playing some pirates. Let's see what we can do. I'd like to set up that big old Waylay stuff. We have Vandanes. Make sure we put these on the bottoms pretty good, actually. I don't think this does anything against his deck. This could be useful to maybe kill a longship if he's running it. Probably need to find golds, though. portal first. Portal first.
We await the signal.
Go find the scenario. Heading on if he plays a long ship right now. If he plays a long ship, we'll keep the shackles. We'll keep the shackles and play it then. Can't give him that much free armor. And he's got a second one. So that's going to stick. That feels bad. Come on, scroll. Click. Okay. Draw the scenario. Put back one of these on the bottom. Still avoid giving him armor if possible.
No chance.
Sure, he'll have a ping or something here, though. We have Vanadine decoys, a bit risky. Yeah, there's the ping. Play Angus next. I'll really start getting his armor here.
We will take back what was stolen.
We go naval supremacy. I don't think he's a pirate, does he? Yeah, it just kills itself. Weird. That can't have been the best choice. Now he's getting the armor. We could risk decoying the Angus. If we hit the sim loss, it's so bad, though. We'd have the Fisher King first. I think it's too risky. Let's just play the Vanadine. We could just save Vanadine round 3. Round 2, push with it. If he kills it when we hit the sim loss, we're then pressuring. Let's do that.
Customer is king. Time for you to die.
We probably don't need more points here. He's down 32. I think we just pass here. Or I think he passes here. Then we can do Vanadine round 2, maybe with the decoy then. Then if we accidentally play the sim loss, we can all in. I think that makes a lot of sense there. Yep, so he passes. He's got what? He's got supremacy, so he'll take 1 damage on Vanadine. Probably kills it. Fisher King. Alright, we drew the sim loss. We don't really have to worry about that anymore. The decoy can't destroy us. So we go Vanadine, put back this. Then we go maybe Telinian it, because I would play it again and see where we are, then maybe decoy and looking at a bunch of stuff going on then, which is pretty nice. Do we need the Fisher King then? I don't think we need Fisher King anymore. We would set up decoy. We don't need to set up decoy though, because we have Oneiromancy, so I think we don't need the Fisher King. We start with Vanadine and see if he lives, and then from there we'll see what we want to do. a decent chance this lives, because, like, yeah, you could kill it, but depends how commonly they've seen the Tilinian. It's kind of an awkward spot here, like, hit it with Bjorn. Hopefully it lives. Oh, it's gonna leader it? Okay. He does not leader it. Alright, so we just go in with the Tilinian play. Let's get some more waylays. We're gonna need these, because waylays aren't really good against pirates, considering, you know, they get armor on everything. And we'll decoy the Vanidae next if he lets us. Tilinian gives herself doomed, so we can't just, like, redo her again to get another backup plan, sadly. He's gonna lead her now? Hopefully the Vanidae doesn't die here, because we have such a good decoy if he lives. Come on, Vanidae, I believe in you. Ah. We could save her before she's doomed. That might just be good. Like, just preserve her for later. Yeah, sure, why not? It's probably best value. Okay, well, we got her again, so. Unfortunate, but we do dodge the cataclysm damage and such now. Ends up being a decent enough decoy. 1 out of 6, though, that we get her again. I was hoping she would stay in deck. Oh, we lose Oneiromancy. That's fine, though. We don't need Oneiromancy anymore. We've played everything good out of our deck already. Good backup plan. I think we play this, though. I think we're going to keep playing this round a bit. Guess we'll backup plan here. This is one of his only units that's going to be missing armor. How many elves do we have in hand? Just 1? This is probably the best. We just try and get as many boosted units out of his hand, or not boosted, armored units out of his hand as possible. Because they will be an issue, right? Because armor and waylays, I mean, the damage, if you lose all the damage value, they're not that great. Get scenario, that's pretty nice. Play a file here. I would like to make him use up the rest of these supremacy charges if possible. Obviously, he's going to die to the infusion. We might be overcoming the deception here. But we'll see what we can bleed from him. It might be worth playing these two. If it bleeds him good cards here that have armor. Oh yeah, he's playing good stuff here. He must have good things in hand still. Does that mean it's worth it though? I mean, we get him on even here because we get the problem. The problem is Seawolf. We only have the spores. Problem is Seawolf. Right now, we have even cards, but he has Yelmar Seawolf left over. And the other cards in his hand with armor. And we get a 6 waylay. We could... No, we take this here. So what I'm thinking is with Last Say, we can just discard our entire hand. So he can't hit us with the raids, potentially. We just discard our hand. And then we just Last Say triple leader some lost 6 waylays. And we probably can... 6 waylays probably kills a Seawolf, potentially. I think with that plan is that if he has like feral bonds and stuff, he can still get points from raids. Get Tear the Seas there too. Yeah, he's really saving his big cards here. Okay. So he wouldn't play these unless his hand's like exactly like Seawolf, Yustinia would be the last one he would keep there. Bjorn maybe. But we could go for a no unit round 3 if it looks good. Because realistically our units aren't great anyway. I know we put some of these on the bottom. 3 of these we know are on the bottom, so there's only 1 we could potentially brick with. Let's just hope we don't. Pretty likely we do brick 1 though. I like the spores. Then here we debate if we play units or not. Depends on what he does. We probably do. Just trying to think about the fun ways to not play units. It's always funny. What's he have? There's Croc. There goes the Supremacy. I guess we play the backup plan here. This guy has no power. How often, or no armor. How likely is that going to be for the rest of this round, right? And then we just lose everything to Croc clashing anyway. But that's fine, because it means the Seawolf has less potential armor to work with. I think it's fine. Because all the things he clashes with will have less armor that can be turned to points. And now we can't play them melee, because... Armorsmith. That's a bit lucky, I guess. How big is it? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. He's only got 6. I was going to say, if he has like a giant amount of armor on something, it could be a problem. As it is, though, he has to play melee, and Seawolf is ranged for the clash, so he will miss out on the clash if he tries to do it. Let's take the damage one here.
Let us sing the song of steel.
I think last say with the sim loss will get us here. But Kara Troll Day is quite good. So he wipes us here. This is why I was debating not playing raid or not playing units because he's still the abortage. But it's pretty risky because of the other raids like Feral Bond. I think playing more units just helps him here. We're just gonna do this. So he can turn it to the armor clash can do stuff. He can just get more armor on his hand. Not really a point to play that. It's melee lock too, so that one in particular.
Won't pierce in gold, pierce in blood.
Looks like we won't need the spores here either. Unless this turn is Seawolf. Yep. Like I said, he's just going to kill everything. Guess we get a point off of spores here. But the sim loss should just win. Look at all his wasted value he has. This should be what? I guess maybe not Seawolf if you're playing Kara Troll Day. And a Seawolf. He has no raid. Alright. Well, let's see if we have enough points here. And I think I know the answer to that. Alright, who has the least armor? You have less armor? You have less armor? You have less armor, and it doesn't matter. We have too many. Interactive gameplay round 3 there. We should have played no unit, though. And just played into that. Some guerrilla tactics here. Gotta watch out for a potential Shiru. Let's take a look at our hand. Probably not gonna need spores here. Probably won't need a spores. A lot of warp version ones in hand. I don't love that. Like that less. Good. Oh, Nyromancy Vanadane. Put this on bottom. Don't love that either. Okay, now we draw the Vanadane, of course. That is how it always works out, isn't it? I think we just grab Scenario. Do we Nyromancy it, or we play it? Or do we wait a turn, I should say? Maybe we Nyromancy Portal. Do we have Angus? Yes. Let's go Portal. We drew so many of our 4 Persian cards. It's going to be kind of hard to get the Portal off if we don't use it here. And we have to play these 4s. Dana. Okay, Dana Harmony. She has to die. So we just do this, I guess. Hopefully there's no Purify. Alright, there's no Purify, so it's Harmony. Okay, it's this Harmony deck. We need this round here. We should do pretty well in a short round. Knowing this, we will just grab our Scenario. Then we'll put on the bottom probably the Swordmaster. And we play this.
Await the signal. Until then, don't budge.
We go Angus next, spawn some dudes, go from there. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, he's going to move that to deny damage. That makes sense. He also has some engines of his own. We're going to go Angus into these. Angus into this, into those. That makes sense why he wanted to deny us there. This could be a backup plan play. We lose 2 points here, but we kill off and protect our engine. I think that's better. If we lose a couple Angus points, I think this is still worth it. We get to keep our engine alive. That'll matter more. A lot of this game's going to be at round 1. If we replace this, it goes to 3, and we could hit it with this, which means if we can avoid playing a unit here, that'd be great. It would be pretty great. That would require us to commit the Deception, though. Don't love that. Let's just do the Angus. It's a lot of points on board. He's going to keep going for it. Need something big here. That is something big. There's the backup plans. Coming in for some damage. Going to kill our Angus. We couldn't recycle him here anyway, though. That's realistically not so big a problem. He's not going to get our Commando. He will get our Commando. Not a great redeploy on the Chameleon either. I guess it's net +1. If he plays another card, we probably need to commit the Deception. I will commit the Deception. We're still up when we do it, at least. Let's put it here. You never know. It could always be Mahakam Horn. I mean, obviously we know, but he doesn't. We play this, and then we pass. And then it'll go off, and hopefully that's good enough.
The wilds shall reclaim your fields.
We play this. Timer 2 goes to him. He passes, goes back to us. Timer 1, so this is fine. Row shouldn't matter here. does matter. He could have blocked us there, but I guess he wanted to deny the engine points. If he wins this on even, that's not good. That is really not good. We play Vanadane as we get 12 off of this, 13. We're down 2 still. Down 2 still. I don't think... The thing is, if we play Vanadane, we don't get the big waylay play. He has scenario into stuff, running on even. Whatever. He's got it. We'll just let him have it. Quite unfortunate. But I don't think we can afford losing these for our win conditions later. We can still do this round 3, I think, if we can double up on the Vanadane with Telinian. I still think we can do it there. We would like Vanadane to have its extra spawning, though. It's our best chance if he doesn't play here, but he is going to play here, so it makes this a lot harder. I think we have the Vanadane, and then Simloss. It's always these, though, because we could get the Telinian off of Oneiromancy, then recycle him. It's fairly likely he'll live. That might get us somewhere. It's just if we do this, we really need the Simloss round 3. Which seems rather unlikely. That's the wrong row, buddy. There you go. Move him back there. Guess he wants to make him big. Fair enough, I guess. Definitely have to go for this here. Get another Vanadane out. I don't see how we win round 3, though. So we have the Simloss here, and we lose to Dusk Aspect. I'm gonna go melee, get the boost. Maybe we can do it with backup plan, double these out of hand, he passes, we go down 2. Go down. Gonna be rough, though. Let's see what this makes. Trickster's probably the best option. I guess he has 1 unit melee. Got 1. Six, I guess we'll do this.
I'll feed you to the crows.
I guess we still have a Vanadane as well. Going to have to play Simloss or leader charges. We have to do both. There's no way. And we need to Simloss here. Nothing else about it. It is 4. At least not great. Would have wanted to do this last turn, probably. I was hoping he would do something wrong and avoid it. Our round 3 is just going to be carried by having 3 ambush, or 3 leader chargers, I guess, which will not cut it. It will not. Or maybe he's not playing Dusk Aspect or something. I have seen it be cut in this version. I kind of doubt it, though. Think we're pretty dead, to be honest, here. Oh, we got Spores. But he has last say, so that's not going to do anything. Bad. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean. He's definitely got this. I guess we stack this before we decoy. But decoy is a net 0 here. Oh, we can actually get something off of that, though. Best card off the top is this for, like, 0. We need to poison something. We can avoid poisons with this. That's the best case scenario. Gezros? I mean, it's decent, I guess. Just avoid the damage row. But he should have this. Can't let him win round 1, I guess. But committing Vandane or Simloss there just feels wrong. Maybe we have to aggressively use leaders. Alright, well. Yeah, it doesn't matter where we put these. Unless we avoid Brayhen, but it shouldn't matter. He's got this. Should have a big finisher card here. He gets 3 points on the Gezros movement as well, so really any card should do it. There it is. GG. Not even close. You need round 1 with this deck. That is the deck, guys. Telinian Elves. We're going with Telinian. I was about to change how we pronounced it again. But it worked out really well. I will say that you are front-loading pretty much all your power into a few key plays, right? So if you go Feign Death Portal, boom, then you're just left with Simloss and Telinian. So that's really risky. It's something you have to be careful of, right? You can't overcommit your points early. And then sometimes in round 3 you overswarm if you go long round 3, and sometimes in round 3 you just don't have any units if you go too short of a round. So it's something to really manage. But I think in particular, she is extremely good. I think I understand the nerf here from last season, which was the goal of trying to figure out why she was nerfed because I didn't see her. But the idea, I guess, is you're just kind of... Like, what's the point of playing Heist if you can play her? The point is you're playing an Eldain deck. But in a non-Eldain deck with waylays like this, I think she's very, very good. She's very good. Just using her as a way to tutor your big cards is very interesting. As far as the deck, though, I don't think Fisher King ended up being that helpful. And obviously our Hattori did not really work out. It was fun, but he didn't really help us that much. So I don't think we need the Fisher King. I was worried about with Decoy with Fisher King earlier, but I think the point with the Decoy here is as long as you have the Simloss in hand, you can just rip it, and most of the time it's fine. So I think we go minus the Fisher King, minus the Hattori. Then we need 2 units that sum to 12, and ideally are elves without deploys. Now, I will mention here, there are no 5 Persian elves without a deploy, other than ones that don't fit in the deck. Like, these don't fit in the deck. These don't fit. And this is not a unit. So, you can't pick a 5 Persian elf. You can do a 7 provision, which, again, Yaven's not bad. You can do a 7, but he's deployed. So, like, you can't pick a 7, which means you're stuck here with non-elf units. Which is why I went with Hattori before. Which means I think Deregere probably makes it in here. And obviously you can't do a 4-person unit because we're playing Portal. So this is very limited deck building-wise, what we're trying to do here. Very limited deck building is the issue I found. So I think we go Deregere. Maybe we keep Fisher King. Or go Xavier. I like the Deregere, though. I like the extra lock. You can go Moren. Just the fact that she's not an elf means she doesn't tutor. Just go double lock. Do this. Could be interesting. So we are really short on control. We don't have Tall Punish. I guess we could just cut out the portal and go Heatwave. I think I'm going to try this, though. I think I'm going to try the double lock here. Yeah, it shuts off Commando, but I think that's fine. Because Commando usually gets killed anyway because it's your only engine card. I think I'll try this. But we'll put it back before we get into the sharing of code. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with this. We tested her a lot off before recording as well. So we played a lot of games with her, and I think she is very good. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is a fun deck. I think I would probably, well, not would, I'm definitely going to take out Hattori. I was hoping we got something with him in the artifacts. Didn't really end up panning out, so I think this for Deregere for sure. And then any other changes you want to make, you can. I also really like the Deception. It gives you a short round thing against unit decks that like damage. I do like this one. Like maybe we're playing it a bit too, not aggressively enough, I should say. Round 1 is the only thing I would say. Because you really need that round 3 with Sim Loss. But sometimes you get milled, sometimes you can't beat their round. It just happens. But hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time.